Let's go. This is how legends are made.
What's up, guys? My name is WreckLess, and in today's video we have the fourth video in our How to Get Better at Apex Legends series, and we're going to be looking at some of my gameplay and analyzing it. I'm going to basically post-game commentate and talk about what was going through my mind, why I made which decisions I made, and how I incorporate the tips when engaging a gunfight. To accomplish this, I'm going to show the engagement, like what's going on right now, and then rewind and analyze it with you. Alright, to start off, you have just seen the gunfight, so you should have a fresh perspective to take this in. Let's rewind and watch it again, and this time I'm going to take you inside my mind during the gunfight.
I'm 5 seconds.
Alright, I pause it right here because as I vault over the wall, I immediately see Lifeline. She is heading to the left in the direction of my teammate. This gives us some valuable information going forward. For one, I don't think she sees us, and this gives us the element of surprise. Let's play it a little bit further.
Seconds behind you, bro.
You know how hard it is to play with a baby in the last.
Now, if we stop right here, we see that there are now two enemies. Both Lifeline and Pathfinder are heading inside the building. Now that they know it's a 2v2, they're not pushing my teammate as hard. At this point, I know they are heading back into the building, so I flank left and try to get a better position. Now I'm going to stop this here because we just engaged both of them at the door and they were heading in this direction. Even if they don't head this way, it is always a good idea to reposition yourself so you're not in the exact same spot the enemy knows about.
Hit the lifeline. She doesn't have any shield.
She's down.
Alright, as you can see right here, Lifeline popped out of the door for the easy takedown. I then double backed and was met with a very interesting choice. Do I revive my teammate to help in this gunfight or not? As you know, I don't revive and I continue to look for Pathfinder. Since I took down Lifeline, I go to the other side and see if Pathfinder repositioned. When I didn't see him there, I went back to the side the down Lifeline was at and ended up seeing Pathfinder in the open for another easy kill. Now that everything's safe, I then revive my teammate and continue on. Alright guys, let's take a look at another gunfight engagement and break it down again. This one's going to be a little bit longer of a gunfight, but I think this one's going to help a lot because there are a lot of variables I had to overcome. So let's watch this out and then take another look inside my mind as I go through the engagement.
Well, Helpless is already heading up to the top. So that shotty's gonna... I mean, it's a good fucking shotty. I ain't even gonna blind.
That one doesn't have any fucking armor. Neither does that one. Bullshit, get the fuck out of here, dude. Well, while y'all are sitting back there, they're fucking healing up. Neither one of them had fucking body armor. Gotcha, bitch.
Good shit, Jake.
Can you pick
Cody.
me up real quick?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
It's risky, but... Fucking shit. She's got purple armor. Bitch ain't got no armor now. God damn it, John, she's up here. There's one up top.
Okay, okay.
Lifeline. She's throwing a grenade. Oh! I don't know where she went.
The ring's close. 10 seconds.
She's right here. Yeah, you saw her. She's picking them up. You gotta jump up there.
Got her, coach.
Yeah, but...
Got him, coach.
Oh, I'm dead.
Let's rewind and watch it again. I'm going to take you inside my mind during the gunfight.
Which I don't know. How do we want to approach this, guys?
I'm going to quickly say that we arrived at this gunfight just as it finished up. We were trying to get there in time to third party, but the fight ended quicker than we hoped for. Now, as we were approaching, I asked the team how they want to approach. This is one of the tips I covered in this series, communication. This is a tip that works extremely well because a coordinated team is more likely to come out on top in a gunfight.
To the top. So that shotty's gonna... I mean, it's a good fucking shotty. I ain't even gonna blind.
That one doesn't have any fucking armor. Neither does that one. full.
Now, as you saw, I dropped back into cover to reload a couple of times, and I also threw an arc star and grenade. Both tips that are meant to help keep you alive and gain the upper hand. Something I recommend you practice so you get in the habit of doing it more naturally.
Oh shit, get the fuck out of here, dude. Well, while y'all sitting back there, they're fucking healing up. Neither one of them had fucking body armor. Gotcha, bitch.
Good shit, Jake.
Can you pick me
Cody.
up real quick?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
As my teammate went down, I decided to go down low and assist him. Now, I know that it is lower ground, but my line of thinking was simple. I could go down and help protect my teammate from being killed completely, and also at the same time sort of use my down teammate as a beacon to the enemies. Aggressive and smart players will oftentimes push when you down one of the enemies. It's a very effective strategy. I do it myself. However, knowing this, you can still mount a defense. You might have noticed that as I approached where my teammate was, that Octane was running behind the building and very likely saw me. I tucked under the stairs, and when he came back around, I took him down to almost nothing, and my teammate finished him up. Then I decided to make a risky revive. I don't always recommend this, but I didn't see any enemies directly in front of me, and I was feeling pretty good about it. These are always situational, so just exercise good judgment.
It's risky, but... Fucking shit. He's got purple armor. Bitch ain't got no armor now. God damn it, John, she's up here.
There's one up top.
Okay, okay.
Lifeline.
She's throwing a grenade. Oh.
Woo! Talk about a risky revive. The moment I stood up, Bangalore was right in front of me. We both used the capsule as cover during the gunfight, but I just outmaneuvered her in the end. Once I downed Bangalore, I got a call out from my teammate. Lifeline was on top. As I went up to engage, she threw a grenade, so I ducked out of harm's way. Let's see what happens next.
I don't know where she went.
The ring's close. 10 seconds.
She's right here.
I repositioned in the smoke and then doubled back to my down teammates. As I did, I got a call out from my teammate that she was up top. So I again tucked back into this corner as it's hard to see people there, and I waited for her to expose her position.
Yeah, you saw her. She's picking them up. You gotta jump up there.
Got her, coach. Got him, coach.
Oh, I'm
Now
dead.
that was an
Damn
example
it.
of another risky revive. This time it didn't go exactly as planned. As Lifeline ran out, I started shooting and she went for the revive. However, I quickly noticed the open area under the shield and used that to my advantage. Then I would also say I got a lucky break when Octane ran towards the house for cover. This is why I took him out there. If he had went the other way, I would have had to pursue him, and who knows how it would have ended. Now, I like to think it would have ended the same way, but who knows? Alright, well, let's take a look at the third and final gunfight engagement. In this example, we are dropping with the team right on our tail. We're aware of this because as we drop, the teammates who are not the jump master are looking around to see if anyone came where we did. Now, let's see what happens.
Oh, that's a grenade.
They just tossed a grenade at me.
I didn't find a gun.
Got one down.
I'm over here just jumping around trying to survive. I'm down.
Got another down.
Come on,
There was
Lifeline.
one with Cody.
Good shit.
Y'all are just punching each other to death. The one that killed me,
Now that you see how it all played out, let's rewind again and go back inside the mind of a legend.
Nope, there's a team coming right with us.
Well, then I'm not.
They're right beside us.
Oh, yep, they're landing right
As we approach, we already know there is a team there. First priority is to obtain a weapon.
now.
And let's get up here and do our thing.
Oh, that's a grenade.
They just tossed a grenade at me.
Alright, luckily I got two weapons, so I jumped down, picked up a couple of attachments along the way to where the fight was taking place. As I turned, I immediately see an enemy, so I start shooting. After exchanging gunfire, I jumped back towards the containers to my right to reload. As I turned, I saw Bloodhound firing on my teammates. As Wraith was focused on me, I turned back to her for the knockdown.
Got one down.
I'm over here just
As you saw, I immediately started shooting Bloodhound after knocking down Wraith. I hit him several times as he was heading back behind the forklift for cover. As he came around, I changed directions, popped back out to the left, and took Bloodhound down. This is where situational awareness comes into play. I knew immediately that there was an enemy to my backside. I slid back behind the forklift to get a better angle. Now, at that time, my teammate ended up taking out Lifeline with those hands. Once safe, I then just revived my other teammate. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. I really do hope you liked it and found something of value. I want to know what your thoughts are on the video. I think breaking down gunfights in this way can really help people get better. Did you like it? Was it helpful? Is there anything specifically you want to see? Just comment down below and let's talk. I always reply to my comments. If you made it this far, then yeah, I get to do the whole annoying YouTube thing. But it's cool because around here we get to tap, slap, or smack that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Also be sure to hit that notification bell so you are notified when a new video gets released. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. My name is WreckLess and I'm out.